The definition of a third culture kid states that someone is a third culture kid when they are raised in a country other than their parents or the culture of the country named on their passport. According to this definition, I am a third culture kid because both of my parents are Dutch and I was raised partly in America and in Switzerland. I feel like I have been given a lot of opportunities to be able to meet a lot of new people from everywhere around the globe, and this really helps me understand different cultures better. However, when there are positives, it is almost impossible not to have some downsides. One of them is not being able to become too close to other people or even the country itself. This is because when you are moving around a lot, your time is limited, and certainly when I was smaller, sometimes I just wasn't able to grasp everything that was happening, and you can miss obvious aspects of a country even if you have lived there, be it for not so long. A big opportunity that being a third culture kid has given me is being able to speak multiple languages, and some languages fluently. It can be a bit weird sometimes, knowing that I speak better English even though I'm from the Netherlands. Some of the big experiences that I have from being a TC kid are things like discovering and having a good general knowledge from a very young age. This might surprise you, but when I was very little and living in America, I was probably around 5 or 6 years old, and I just got the news that we'd be moving to Switzerland, which for me at the time was a country I'd never heard of. As a matter of fact, I thought the Netherlands and America were the only two countries in the world, because we hadn't learnt about Europe and stuff in school. I think that TC kids can be supported by having the right surroundings and making sure that they are able to settle into an area very nicely without too much stress. They can do this normally very well because they have a lot of experience. Another big thing would be helping kids that are about to move away from a country that might not necessarily be their national country, but it is somewhere where they have lived for a while. And I can say from experience that going away from a country and having friends there can be very difficult. Some of the positive things that I have noticed in my daily life is that third culture kids have an open mind and are open for change. However, they can also be a bit confused about where their home really is. We, the third culture kids, have had amazing opportunities and awesome experiences, but with this comes a lot of questions and a lot of hellos and goodbyes. And I think the most important thing is to just keep an open mind and look into the future and live in the now. So in conclusion, I've realized that being a third culture kid comes with pluses and minuses, and you can gain amazing experience from the places you have been and the places you are going to go. But you can also miss the places you have been and not really look forward to the places you are going to go. However, I think it is really important, as I said before, just to keep an open mind